Senator Amy Klobuchar, D-Minn, will likely have to answer questions about whether she mistreated her staff over the years as she undergoes vetting to be Joe Biden's running mate. The vetters will feel like they have to take this seriously, certainly recycle the reporting, push her on it in an interview, demand to see any complaints filed if they exist, and probably talk to people who worked for her, said a prominent Democrat familiar with the vice presidential vetting process. Biden has confirmed that he asked Klobuchar to undergo formal vetting to be his running mate, and she's widely considered as being a top contender. Klobuchar dropped her presidential bid in early March, after pulling out a surprisingly strong showing in the February 20 New Hampshire primary, coming out ahead of Biden. Klobuchar is charismatic on the trail, has a strong record of winning in her midwestern state, and is more ideologically aligned with Biden than other potential contenders, such as Sens, Kamala Harris, Calif, and Elizabeth Warren, Mass. But undergoing vetting is an intensive, invasive process. In 2016, Hillary Clinton's team had finalists turn over passwords for all their social media accounts, and those of family members, copies of every resume they'd put out over the past 10 years, and list every property they'd ever owned. The vetters will also want to scrutinize any potential problems or weaknesses, past scandals, electoral vulnerabilities, and, in Klobuchar's case, the treatment of her staff over the years. As HuffPost first reported last year, some former Klobuchar staffers described the senator as habitually demeaning and prone to bursts of cruelty that made it difficult to work for her. They said she ground down morale with constant and degrading late-night emails and claimed staff was required to perform personal duties for her, such as washing dishes in her home, in violation of Senate rules and federal laws against personal use of the office. BuzzFeed reported that she even sometimes hurled objects when furious at staffers, and one aide was accidentally hit with a flying binder, according to someone who saw it happen. Multiple sources also told HuffPost that in 2015, then Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, D-Nev, spoke privately to Klobuchar and asked her to change her behavior toward her staff. It would be extremely disappointing to see a vice presidential vetting process that didn't take a serious look at Senator Klobuchar's treatment of staff, said one person who once worked for her. With so many qualified candidates, it doesn't make any sense to select someone who has proven time and time again that she treats the people who work for her terribly behind closed doors. From HuffPost.